We're going to be writing a lot of music in the work that we do together. And times being what they are, it's not really possible for most of us to get a hold of pre-printed music paper, so we need to make our own. And this little tutorial is going to show a quick way to make neat staves on whatever paper you happen to have available so that your music is legible to everyone. I'm going to show you one of my old notebooks. So here you see, you could put notes anywhere and save room to write things in between later. Here's an idea that turned into a finished piece, a little more developed. So that's an example of what you can do when you make your own staff lines. We're going to start off working with a blank sheet of paper. And so I've got a nice sharp point on my pencil. I'm going to make a nice fine line. Try to get it as sharp as you can. Now we get our ruler. It's kind of a funny ruler. It's got different measurements on it to draw things to scale. What I want to do is I want to make little guide dots. And I'm going to make them about 1/4 inch apart. Like so. And this will help us to keep our staff lines spaced evenly. Dinged, dinged. And okay. Oh, and I got 1 dot too many, so I gotta get rid of that one. Okay. Now you notice I'm lining up one of the marks on the ruler with the edge of the paper because I want to keep my staff lines parallel with the top edge, and line it up so you can the guide dots just peek over the edge. And I'm always making little adjustments to keep things as parallel as I can. And one more. And there you go. A perfectly serviceable music staff. Put my treble clef on there. I'm ready to write some music. If you are working with ruled paper, you can use the lines that are printed on there already. And I'm going to use some of these for the 5th, the 3rd, and the 1st staff lines. And I'll put little dots halfway in between. And I'm just going to eyeball it. That's going to work fine, I think. And so now I'm going to line up my ruler and start working from the top down again, like I did on the blank sheet. We're again working to keep things as parallel as possible. And here's another line in between. Now I'll use the blue line, the blue rule line for my first staff line. There you go. It's a little wide, but again, it works just fine. Once you've got your lines laid out, I recommend you go over them in pen. And this is because when you're writing music, if you make a mistake and your staff lines are in pencil, not only are you going to erase the notes, but you're going to erase the staff line as well. And repairing that gets really messy really fast. So go over it in pen. Try to find a pen with the finest point you can get. And I'm just tracing over it right now. And once you get good at this, you get practice, you could just draw your lines in pen straight away. I'm just recommending using the pencil at first so you can get the hang of it. And so now I've got some solid lines, and of course I'll be working my exercises in pencil. And so see if maybe I don't like the shape of that. Erase it. And now I can fix the clef, redraw it without messing up my staff lines.